Hello, and welcome to the MommaNevin Knits YouTube channel. My name is Joan, and I am MommaNevin here on YouTube as well as on Instagram. Today is October 6th. It is 101 degrees where I am, and this is episode 41. Our temps are supposed to get lower this week. Hopefully they stay lower and don't go back up. Anyway. So how's everyone doing today? My heart goes out to those in North Carolina or South Carolina even that are having difficulties right now. Jessica, my daughter-in-law's mother, and her stepfather live out there, and so I was texting with her this week to see how they were doing. Luckily, they were not affected. So let's get moving. My first thing on the list was my half and half blanket. And my goal was to get to 100 stitches across. I did not make that goal. I got, I think 72. So I'm still going to be working on that. But when I looked at this and measured it and figured out what it'll be at 100, I don't think it's going to be big enough. Because this is a super thick blanket. So I am probably going to go to at least 150. So this is going to take even longer. Oh well. The sewing bag, I finished. There, oh, sorry. There's the MommaNevin label on it. And so it is done and ready. And so let me show you what is in it. You get yarn and a goodie bag, and in this goodie bag I'm also adding some stitch stoppers, and this one is dogs, books and coffee. So that will be in there. I'm hoping to add one other thing. We'll have to see if it comes in or not, but anyway, there we are. And the way that was for, I made that for my 150 subscriber number. So if you would like to win that, please leave a comment below telling me what is your favorite drink. Is it coffee? Is it something else? So, and you can go back and leave a comment from episode 40 and 39, but this is the last episode that you can leave a comment, and next week I will be pulling a winner and announcing it on the episode. So tell me what you like to drink. Okay, good. I had sound issues last week. I was saying more about the bag and all of a sudden my sound just cut out. And I think my microphone died. So I charged it up this week and then promptly lost it. I don't know where it is. So luckily I had an extra. Anyway. Kirby Werby. And Kirby Werby socks. Okay. I finally, and you know what? I didn't bring a sock blocker with me. Hold, please. Okay, I'm back. And here's my Kirby Werby sock that I did complete. Yay! So I get an X for that. Oh, with the half and half, I only get a half an X. And the sewing bag, I get an X. And then Kirby Werby, my goal was to finish the first toe and to do the cuff. Oh, so I did manage to do that, so I do get an X for Kirby Werby. Yay. All right. So, plastic canvas. My goal was to finish cutting all the little pieces. So this is the back of the turkey. And where's my turkey? I'm so unprofessional. I'm so sorry, y'all. Here's the turkey that I will be putting stuff in. And I did get one background done. Pirate wants in. I have the door open today. You know what? I have a background done. I just don't know where it is right now. But it's around. I will find it. But anyway, so I accomplished my goals on that this week. So I'm giving myself an X for that. And then next week, I want to do another side and one of the shapes. So either the background or the turkey. My Colette socks. So here's my Colette sock. And I wanted to do one more color, so it would give me 3, which that's the gray here, and then the heel. So I did get that done. So next week I'm going to shoot for 3 colors. So hopefully we get that done. I want to get those socks done so I can get some other ones on the needles. Though these are 60 stitches, 2.25 millimeter needles, and this is Freckled Whimsy, Serendipity Base, Peppermint Cocoa by the Fire. So I have news about my Christmas club that I'm not real happy about, but what are you gonna do? Okay, so next week is 3 colors. Sampler blanket. I wanted to get that last stripe is just killing me. But I did work on it at least. I got 4 rows done. I got 4.5 rows. The last stripe is 11 rows. So this is what it looks like so far. It's got that spiky stitch on it. So again, I get a half an X for that. Again, next week, I'm going to try and finish it. Who knows? All right, let me put this away. Looking for my microphone. I lost one. The Luke socks. I did start the Luke socks. I didn't get as much done as I wanted to. Oh, here's my plastic canvas. Here was the side that I did this week. So I want to do one more like this next week. Then the Luke socks. I wanted to get the cuff done. Now I have 5 rows done, but a cuff for me is 15 rows. So I have 10 more rows to go on this. But, you know, I'm going to give myself a half an X because I did get them started. I just didn't get very much done on them. Alrighty. I worked on my basket this week. And my goal was 2 rows. And I got that done. I know, there's not much, you can't really tell a lot of a difference. But next week is 2 more rows. So we're chugging along here. Stitch. Remember, I don't know if you guys remember, or if new people may not know. Last year I did a cross stitch project. I'm probably hitting my microphone like crazy, sorry. I did a cross stitch project where you do a little bit, and I mean a little bit, of cross stitch each day. And so this is the end of day 2. So next week I want to do 2 days. Woo. Alrighty. Memories blanket. Now I'm going to, let me show you what I did this week. Here it is. Here's my square that I did this week from what I picked last week. And then I'm going to go pick this week's color. So let me go pick the color. Time to pick the color of the week. Now, I went ahead this time and put the money in so that you didn't have to wait for me to do that. So let's turn the handle. Let's see what color we get. Jeez. And we got a really pretty blue. Okay, I'm back. And this is the color. It's really super pretty. It's all sorts of blues, and it's got like almost kind of a pinky undertone. So I think that one's going to be a lot of fun in it. So that's fun. And I showed, I'll tell you in just a minute, I got to see my kids, so I showed them my new yarn picker machine, and they were quite impressed, which that's a lot for me. All right. On to Cal's. I am working the Luke socks or for the Knit People Knit Cal, and it is Gilmore Girl themed, so I did good with that. I have plenty of Gilmore in my project, so I'm good. The next thing is the Southern California Fiber Fair, and if you see me there, I will give you one of these, not with the stitch stoppers because that's extra, but I will give you a little pouch. Okay, so make sure you track me down. Okay, I ordered, and I showed you guys this before, the Patty Lyons Knitting Book of Tricks, Bag of Tricks is what it's called. And it's a really interesting book. I finally have gotten a chance to start reading it. But I also ordered the workbook. And what the workbook is it's basically kind of homework. So, there are, I think there's 7 lessons. So I'm starting with lesson 1. I would love to say I'm going to do a lesson a month, but who knows? Got a lot going on right now, especially getting toward Christmas and trying to get stuff done. I don't see it happening. Okay, so I will be showing you guys that as I go along, and whatever the homework is, I will show you that as well. Okay, incoming. I am in the Knitting Shirt a Month Club. Isn't that Ghost the cutest thing? So he's really cute, and I really like him. I've been getting these shirts for about a year. And last year, I did not like the November shirt. I'm not, some people are really into the Day of the Dead. I'm not. Skeletons, not a fan. So, I wound up giving that shirt to my husband. So I'm hoping that they do a good November that I like this year. So we'll see. Anyway, this is my Freckled Whimsy Christmas Club that came in. And the title of it is You, Me, and the Christmas Tree. So it's really pretty. I don't know if you guys can see that. Really pretty. So, come on YouTube, take a picture of this. Some of the pictures they give me as my thumbnails are like, really? So that'll probably be my one this month. Anyway, I got a notice from Freckled Whimsy saying that this was the last of their Christmas club. She said she would be re-dyeing all of the skeins from the Christmas club, but that's it. There's not going to be a club. You would just have to do them individually. So I'm kind of sad about that. I wanted that to continue. I really like it, but you do what you got to do. I understand. Okay, happenings. We had another earthquake, and it was a 4.0 in Ontario, and it was like at 3:30, something like that this morning. My husband felt it. Pirate felt it. I slept through it. What are you going to do? Anyway, the fires are almost out. There is one that blazed up, a new one, but I don't think it's very big. I saw that it was 2 acres, so hopefully they get that under control pretty quick. My kids called me today and said, hey, we're coming back from Palm Springs. We're going to stop and have lunch. You want to come? Yes, I do, because I love seeing all my kids. But my son did not call it Palm Springs. He called it Satan's Butt Crack. Because originally they had told us about going to Palm Springs and we were thinking about going with them. And then we found out that Palm Springs was going to be 112 today and that the market that they went to was outdoors. So we said no thank you very much because we're old. But after lunch, we did go to an antique store here in town, and we were doing okay. We were having fun. And then we got to this one booth, and Jessica said, hey, is this that dish I sold last week at the yard sale? And then she found like 4 other things. And I was like, oh, wow, surely somebody wouldn't do that. And then we saw the lamp that we sold for $10 listed for $120. And I was just like, I can't believe it. But you know, you're old when stuff that you own winds up in an antique store. You know, good for her. I hope she gets it. But I was just like, really? $120 for that lamp? But, you know, one man's trash, another man's treasure. Let's see where I am. Incoming. I showed you my shirt and my yarn. And then I want to talk about the puppies. Chips had a birthday this week. She is 2 years old. She's so cute. Pirate. We had, the neighbors behind us had a party last night. And they had a bouncer for their kids. And Pirate was terrified of the bouncer. Just terrified. So my husband had to put his leash and collar on and walk him out front so that he could go to the bathroom. He is too much. So, again, I want to remind everybody to enter for the bag. And all you have to do get my little bag that I made is to tell me what kind of drink you want. It can be hot, it can be cold, whatever you want. Okay? And you do that in the comments below. All right. One last thing is my show and tell. And like I said, we went to the antique store. And apparently I'm getting into a thing for pumpkins, as you can tell. But I found this little pumpkin and I just thought it was so cute. And to me, this is more of a Thanksgiving decoration. And it's kind of hard to find Thanksgiving decorations. We do have some because we've been looking for years. But I just thought this was so cute. So I'm sorry about losing my audio last week. I did just wind up cutting out that whole section where there was no audio and waving to you. So anyway, I guess that's it for today. I hope you guys have a fantastic day and hopefully you come back to see me next week. Bye-bye.
There's a kite up there. She's trying to chase it. You see that kite?